Hello and welcome to the Nani's Highlights. I am Magdalene Ukwedeja. The federal government has inspected smoky land in Katankwe 1, Pape, in the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria and urged residents not to panic. The Minister of State for Mines and Steel Development, Alhaji Abubakar Buhari, in company of the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Muhammad Bello, gave the advice in Abuja after inspecting the land, which began emitting smoke at about 5 p.m. on Monday and eventually exploded and burned underground materials. The federal government says it is committed to achieving the World Health Organization 2016 to 2020 roadmap targets and goals of the Global Strategy and Action Plan on Health and Aging. Dr. Saidu Dambowa, who represented the Minister of Health, Professor Isaac Adewale, gave the assurance on Tuesday in Abuja at a one-day project and partnership development outreach program on healthcare for the aged, social security of elderly, and the rights of senior citizens. Premium Times Center for Investigative Journalism has called on the media to ensure fact-checking and verification of news in the coverage of 2019 elections. The organization's program director, Mr. Joshua Olufemi, at a stakeholders meeting on fake news in Abuja, said fact-checking was pertinent to all media outfits to ensure credible, effective, truthful, reliable and accountable news dissemination. The Intergovernmental Action Against Money Laundering in West Africa has called for a holistic approach in the fight against money laundering and terrorist financing to achieve sustainable development. The Director General of the organization, Justice Kimelabalu Abba, made the call at the inauguration of a 4-day pre-assessment training workshop in Abuja to tackle corruption in the nation's financial system. World Bank has released $496.25 million to support the Philippine government's effort to hasten recovery, rehabilitation and reconstruction in areas battered by Typhoon Mangkhut in September. Philippines' National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council said more than 700,000 families, comprising about 3 million people, were affected by the storm. And several earthquakes have hit the Indonesian island of Sumba, hundreds of kilometers from Sulawesi, the epicenter of last Friday's devastating quake tsunami. The quakes were recorded in quick succession, with the official death toll from last week's tragedy now at 1,234. For details of these and other stories, to log on to our website, nan.ng.